Alright, good morning everyone. So today is Monday, marks the beginning of another trading week. So there are some pairs to analyze, and the first pair on the list is US oil. US oil. So on US oil, I'm going to start from the monthly time frame all the way to the 4 hour for us to get a precise entry. So starting from the monthly time frame, I have my monthly upper zone here, midway zone here, my monthly lower zone here. So from the monthly time frame, you can see that price is moving to the downside, and after this monthly midway zone got broken to the downside, you see price came for a retest and price is moving to the downside. So closely, if you watch closely, you have a bearish engulfing after the retest over here on the monthly time frame. Bearish engulfing here. So should expect nice momentum push to the downside. So let's go to the weekly and see what price is doing over there also. So here we are on the weekly time frame. I have my weekly midway zone here, my weekly lower zone here. So from the weekly time frame, we see that price is just like I said on the monthly, price is moving to the downside, and that's exactly what you are seeing on the weekly. So let's go to the daily. So from the daily time frame, I have my daily midway zone here, my daily lower zone here. So from a daily time frame, you see price is just moving to the downside, creating a series of lower highs and lower lows. And currently price broke out of this daily midway zone, and you could see the retest and another bearish engulfing as candle confirmation, and price is expected to move to the downside. So what you are going to do is you go to the 4 hour time frame and see how we'll be picking an entry on this guy. So let's go to the 4 hour. Okay, so here we are on the 4 hour. Let me first delete this. So on the 4 hour time frame, I have yes, we have our first touch right here, second touch, and then our third touch. You could see on the third touch, price gave us a beautiful bearish engulfing, but after the bearish engulfing, the market closed, and so I believe because the market closed and there was not enough liquidity at this particular point, price is expecting to form another entry, give us another kind of confirmation before the sell happens. So price is already at our resistance zone. So what you have to do is just wait for our kind of confirmation before we take the sell on US oil. You just have to wait for our kind of confirmation before we take the sell on US oil. And our kind of confirmation can be a bearish engulfing, an evening star, or a significant pin bar, and after the candle confirmation, then we take the sell on US oil all the way to the downside. Our stop would probably be up right here. Yes, okay. So this will be our complete setup on US oil. Our expectation on US oil. So that's it on US oil. Let's move on to the next pair. So the next pair on the list is USD card, USD card, USD. So on USD card, I'm going to start from the monthly time frame. I have my monthly upper zone here, midway zone here, and my monthly lower zone here. So from the monthly time frame, you see price is moving to the downside, and from the monthly time frame, you can't really explain it, but as I'll go to the weekly time frame and explain it better. So here we are on the weekly time frame. I have my weekly upper zone here, midway zone here, and my weekly lower zone here. So when I said on the monthly the price is moving to the downside, this is what I mean. So previously price was creating a series of higher highs, higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. And after the new higher high, price came for a higher low, started going up for a higher high, but it failed to continue going to the upside, but rather broke to the downside, breaking the higher low, making it now a lower low. The price went up for a lower high, a lower low, created a new lower low, and price has come back for a lower high again. So after a lower high, we are expecting to see a new lower low, a new lower low. So that's what I mean by price is moving to the downside. And if you watch just this direction alone, you see the selling momentum happening. Started a couple of weeks back. So we are expecting that sell. So what since price is already at our resistance zone here, that's the break and the retest price already at our resistance. What we need is just a candle confirmation, then we take our sell. But this is the weekly time frame. We cannot take the sell from the weekly time frame. So we drop to the lower time frame to pick our entry. But before that, let's go to the daily and see what the daily time frame is doing. So here we are on the daily time frame. I have my daily midway zone here. And if you watch closely, this daily midway zone seems to be a very strong support. First time price came down here, it pushed to the upside, came down back there again and pushed to the upside. So this time around, will price break it or not? Let's find out in the 4-hour time frame. So here we are on the 4-hour, and from what I'm seeing right now, the market is ready to sell. Price is ready to sell. So what? Okay, so price is ready to sell. So why we are not in this sell yet is because the bearish candle that closed below this zone is closed on Friday. That was last week. So what you are going to do this week, since we are looking for the sell, is we have about 1 hour 10 minutes for this bearish candle to close. And if it closes bearish as I'm seeing right now, if it closes bearish like this, then you take the sell from here on USD card. You take the sell from here. So what you have to do is just wait for this bearish candle to close, and after it closes, then we take our sell on USD card. Our stop will be up here, about 55 pips. That's why our stop will be our take profit 1 and our final take profit 2. After TP1, we move our stop to break even. That's if it's up to our minimum risk to reward. If it's not, then we hold till our minimum risk to reward has been achieved. Then we move our stop to break even. So for now, you just have to wait for this bearish candle to close, and when it does, then we take our sell on USD card. So we have about 1 hour for it to close. So that's it on USD card. Let's move on to the next And the next pair on the list is US30. US30. So on US30, I'm going to start from the monthly time frame. I'm going to start from the monthly time frame. And from the monthly time frame, I have my monthly upper zone here, midway zone here, and my monthly lower zone here. So from the monthly time frame, you see price is moving beautifully to the upside. Price is moving beautifully to the upside. So since price is moving to the upside, what you are going to do is you are going to be looking for buying opportunity as you go through the lower time frame. You are going to be looking for buying opportunity as we go through the lower time frame. So from the monthly time frame, you see what you can see. So let's move on to the weekly. So from the weekly time frame, I have my weekly upper zone here, midway zone here, and my weekly lower zone here. And from the weekly time frame, you see that price is still moving to the upside as you said on the monthly. Price is moving to the upside as you said on the monthly. So let's go to the daily. And on the daily time frame, I have my daily midway zone here. So from the daily time frame, you see price, all that you are seeing on the chart currently is just showing bullish momentum, bullish pressure. So what you are going to do is let's go to the 4 hour and see how we can prepare for an entry on US30. US30. So on the weekly, on the 4 hour time frame, we did have a daily midway zone here, and before that, that daily midway zone was a very strong resistance zone. It was a very strong resistance zone that anytime price counts there, there is a selling pressure. There's a sell. Anytime price comes there, there's a sell. Until last week that price came there again and it refused to sell, but rather it broke above with strong buying pressure. It broke above with strong buying momentum, showing us that yeah, that zone has been broken. So I always tell you guys this: anytime price breaks out of a zone, there must be a retest. There must be a retest. So after the retest, you get a kind of confirmation, then you take your buy. So currently, price has broken out of this daily resistance zone, making it a support. So if price comes back to a support, you'll be looking for price definitely. So what you are going to do is, since price has broken this resistance, that's so we are our entry will be. So on US30, you are just going to price is coming down for the retest. You just have to wait for price to calm down, be done with the retest to let us know that he or she is done. So when he's done, we also wait and get our kind of confirmation before we take our buy on US30. Before we take our buy on US30. So that'll be it on US30, and let's move on to the next pair. So the next pair on the list is EURCAD. EURCAD. And from EURCAD, I'm seeing a very beautiful buy pressure. And previously, I think that was last week or last 2 weeks, we took a buy on EURCAD. And if you were in the signal group, you should have enjoyed. We enjoyed about 400 pips before we close. We took out about 400 pips before we close. So this time around, we're hoping to catch more and see how it goes. So let's start on EURCAD. On EURCAD from the monthly time frame, I have my monthly upper zone here, midway zone here, my monthly lower zone here. So from the monthly time frame, you can see that price is definitely moving to the upside. Price is moving to the upside, and if price is moving to the upside, it came from the daily lower zone, you're expecting it to move all the way into the daily midway zone, and if possibly to the daily upper zone. But since price hasn't gotten to the daily midway zone yet, what you are going to do is you are going to be looking for buying pressure to move the market all the way to the daily midway zone. Okay, so with that being said, let's go to the weekly. And on the weekly time frame, I have my weekly midway zone here, my weekly lower zone here. So from the weekly time frame, we see price is moving to the outside beautifully. Price is moving to the outside beautifully. So let's just go to the daily time frame and see what price is doing. So from the daily time frame, I have my daily upper zone here, midway zone here, and my daily lower zone here. My daily upper zone, midway zone, and my daily lower zone. So from the daily time frame, you see price is moving to the outside and breaking resistance. Price is moving to the outside, while it's doing that, it's breaking resistance. So what you are going to do is you are going to put your 4 hour time frame and see if you can get something clear out of it. If you do, they will take care of it. So let's go to the 4 hour. So here we are on the 4 hour time frame, and I have my 4 hour upper zone here, my 4 hour lower zone here. So that, and this is how we are going to be picking the entry on uh, on EURCAD. So I would like to explain it. So previously here was a very strong resistance. Here was a very strong resistance on the 4 hour, and after, since there is a resistance, price broke out of it to the upside. So if price has breaking out of a resistance, you have to get a support. Price broke out of the resistance, making it a support, and then, so if price broke out of a resistance and made that resistance a support, what you have to do is you have to look for you just have to look for buying pressure and see where we'll be picking our entry. Where we are picking our entry is from this after the retest is done. So what you are going to wait for is you're going to wait for price to come all the way down here. When price comes down, then this is our retest zone. So price comes down, give us a candle confirmation telling us that, yeah, I'm ready to move to the upside. Then we also take the buy on EURCAD, So that's it on EURCAD. You just wait for price to come for a retest, wait for a candle confirmation, then you take the buy all the way to the upside, all the way to the upside. So that's it on today's pre-market analysis. And if you are not in the free signal community, the link will be in the description. You can join, and anytime any of these signals are ready, I do share. Okay. Yeah, and also if you want to contact me, you have any question, you have something to share, just want to contact me, and let's see. My contact detail will also be in the description. So you can click on it and let me know anything you want me to know. So that's it on today's pre-market analysis, and I'll see you all in